Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Life in the Woods Renaissance. And in today's episode, we are going to be building a little bit of a soy processing structure. Last episode, we worked out that it is actually possible to automate it using pressers and hoppers. So you put soybeans up here, and you turn them into firm tofu down here. So pretty straightforward. Now, I think I want the structure to be, I'm thinking like right over here, and just to kind of clear it out, and more for the sake of experimentation than anything else, I want to try building a little thingy. So, in Biomes O'Plenty, you can make these. You can make scythes. And I think I want to give this a try and see. Yeah, there we go. I can make a stone scythe. And basically how this works is it will clear grass in a much faster than just punching it with your fist. It does like an AoE essentially, like an area of effect type deal, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Just makes clearing things out a little bit easier. More than anything else, I just wanted to see if they actually worked. I don't really need them to clear out this area because the area was mostly cleared out to begin with, but at the same time, I'm not going to complain. I wanted to test and see if the scythe actually does what it's supposed to, so pretty cool. Now, as far as the building goes, I think we need to figure out what kind of space we're going to need, as well as what kind of a shape we want the building to be. Because I mean, if this is all it needs to hold, it doesn't need to be real big. But we're gonna figure it out. So let me do a little planning, a little bit of research and stuff like that, and I will come back to you in just a little bit. All right, guys, I am back, and I have been very, very busy. So I went on a little bit of mining expedition, and I got a whole bunch of iron. I got like 2 or 3 stacks of iron. Also got a bunch of coal and stuff like that. And the reason that I did so is because I was in need of iron. Because I was looking at the mod list and some of that kind of stuff, and I realized we can actually do some kind of cool things here as we work on building our little soy processing building thing. So, rather than having just a tower, we actually can use hopper ducts. And hopper ducts are not very hard to make. I'll show you right now. And I've already made a couple of them. But they're basically just like that. And that will make 4 hopper ducts. And then you can use those to actually route items up. Because normal hoppers can't do that. Normal hoppers are not capable of making items go upwards. So, this is definitely a good thing for us. Let's make a couple more chests. I'm still going to need hoppers. And I also have this little temporary auto smelter thing going as well, because I'm going to need I'm going to need the iron cooked up. And it's way faster than doing it in these furnaces. Less to worry about. I just put stuff in that top chest and it feeds through. So, let's go ahead and make 2 more regular hoppers. There we go. And then we've got the hopper ducts. Now, unfortunately, the pressers right here only output items from the bottom, which is a little unfortunate, but we can work around it. I think we'll be fine. Let's actually make a couple more hopper ducts. There we go. And then we'll also need... let's actually use trap chests. I think trap chests would probably be better anyway. So just kind of to show you what I'm going for here. What we would have is something like... Let me just put this guy down. And the final chest would be here. And then we'd have... That thing needs to go away. And then the initial chest would be here. Okay. So what we can do is if we put our pressers like so, we can take hoppers And we'll have to face them this way. But we do something like that, and like that, right? So these hoppers are all facing towards this chest over here. Oh, and actually I am going to need one more hopper, I think. Unless... Yeah, I'm going to need one more hopper because hopper ducts can't pull stuff out of an inventory. So, let's go make one more actual hopper. And I'll need a chest. And a hopper. There we go. Awesome. So, we got that going, and then we feed this little guy into there. No, JK. I joke, I keyed. You there. There we go. Hopper in like so. Okay, so now what we can do is we can take this hopper duct and it feeds into here, right? And then we can feed from this hopper up to here. So it'll do something like this instead, which is just way, way easier as far as a design perspective. We can make kind of a cool little, like, assembly line looking thing here, right? Something like this. And this should still work. This should still work exactly the same way. The only difference is it'll be on a line like this instead of in kind of like a tower sort of thing. So, if we come over here and we grab our... Let's just grab a few stacks of these. That should be good. Might as well make them all. Why not? I believe if I put all of this stuff in here, it'll start feeding into this. And after a while, it'll spit out and end up here, and then ultimately end up there. Now, these hoppers have only one inventory spot. Only one. Not a whole lot. So, there's that. And it will get backed up, because obviously these things take a little while. But that's the basic premise. And the cool thing now is that now that we have this in place, we can kind of focus on the design aspects and build a structure around it. And I think this structure will look a lot better than it would if we were just dealing with like a tower. It'll just flow better, I think. We can make kind of like a little assembly line looking thing, which I think is pretty cool. So, as far as space goes, I'm thinking like 2 here, maybe 4. Maybe we go out to here, because I'm thinking we'll have like a wall covering up this part. Yeah, this should be good. Okay, now we want to make it match the theme of everything else in this area as far as look goes. I'll also need some spruce. And let's just make a bunch of dark oak here. And what am I'm using dark oak logs, right? Yeah. Okay. So I should also probably make another lumber axe, just so I can chop down some more dark oak trees, because I think what we have right now is not going to be sufficient for this project. It'll definitely get us started, but I don't think it's going to be enough to complete this project. Hi, slime. Hello, little slimes. Go away, little slimes. Goodbye. Yeah. So, and now it's getting dark too. Man, everything is just out. Everything is against me today, it seems. Anyway, I'm going to gather some dark oak. I'll take a nap, and then I'll come right back to you. All right, guys, I am back. So I think the first thing to do is going to be to make some spruce stuff. So let's start off. Actually, before I do that, let me see if I have spruce slabs already made, because I don't need a huge number of them. I've got 10. Okay, so not a huge amount, but I suppose it could be worse. Let's also get this extra junk out of our inventory that we don't need. And I don't think I'm going to need that sand either at the moment. Okay, so we're good there. Now, let's go ahead and fill in the floor over here. And let's just make a crafting bench as well to put just right here. We'll make some spruce slabs. And this, I think, behind is going to be a wall. So I'm not too worried about that. We'll just have a wall back there, basically. We'll put down our spruce slabs here. Oh. There we go. Whoa. I hate that. If I do this... Oh, man. Okay. I was hoping it would only get rid of the dark oak, but it was worth a shot. Alright, guys. Give me a minute. I'm going to get this fixed, and I'll come right back to you. Alright, guys. I am back. So, the next step, I believe, is going to be to build a wall around this guy. And we'll do it like this. Now, this is going to be a little weird because it's an odd shape. It's not an odd number. So, yeah. We might revise this a little bit. Oh, actually, that one I need to see. I need to see this chest. And actually, this doesn't have to be a trap chest. Let's make that not a trap chest. Let's make that one a regular chest. And we'll do dark oak, because I've got tons of dark oak. And there's a lot of it around me, and it's much easier to get. So we'll put a double chest there, and that way stuff will accumulate in here once it's all done processing. So let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, it's an even and an even, which is good, but I don't know. Maybe we make this guy a trap chest as well. I mean, ultimately, the goal here is that you don't see the stuff that's behind. I mean, you'll see it a little bit, but you won't see it a lot, and that's the important thing. That's what I really want. So we'll do maybe something like this. Maybe we'll even... Actually, let's make that a... Yeah, let's... Ooh, we can get away with a slab there, can't we? Oh, yeah, totally. Nice. Okay, so we get that going. Then we'll go ahead and fill all of this in back here with dark oak like so, which I think works pretty well. And then this will also have to be dark oak up here. We can take dark oak stairs and put them like that, which I think will look... Ooh, actually... No, I think I want to push those... I want to kick those out a little bit. Now, if I put dark oak stairs like this... That chest should still open, right? Yes. Good. Okay. So what we'll do is here, I'll put my stairs, except for this one. I think right here, I'm going to put planks like that. And then we'll put our dark oak stair... Well, maybe we still put the stairs there. Maybe what we do... Oh, skeleton. Not a good time. I hate fighting skeletons in the water. Really, skeleton? Like, seriously, it's the most annoying thing in the world. I can't even get to the guy, much less kill him. He might actually kill me. Oh, there's a piranha too. Okay, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go over here, and we're gonna hang out over here. That's the plan. I'll put up a wall. I'll build up the wall so he can't see me, and we'll be fine. Yep, that's the plan. I don't want to deal with that skeleton right now, because I don't actually have a bow myself, I don't think. So, yeah, we'll just do this. And ultimately, I think this is going to have to come up again to 4 high. Otherwise, it's just going to look really out of place. So we'll do something like that. There we go. And then we can build that up. Build that up. That little grass bit thing needs to go away. And there we go. So we'll get something going like that, which I think will work well. And then here, maybe we'll go like this. And maybe, dark oak stairs like that, maybe? That'd work. Or maybe like this instead. Yeah, I think I like that better. Okay, that'll work. So then we'll put a torch here and here. We'll need some sort of lighting up in the ceiling probably, which is fine. And I'm also kind of thinking that these farms might have to move because they're in a really... Well, or I could just make the door over here. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we just put the door over on this side, and then it won't matter. We do something like that. Oh, no, not spruce. Bad inventory tweaks. There we go. Okay. So we do that, and then this can be a window, actually. We can just leave this as a nice big window right here, like a big, huge one, so you can kind of see the assembly line from outside. Know what I mean? Just like that. Like, that's kind of cool. That's an interesting, kind of an interesting little effect. I like it. Now, we need to do a roof on this guy. Really, skeleton? If I can get behind him, I can kill him. There's one. Ow! Stop it! Stop it! You missed. Got him. That skeleton was way, way more difficult to kill than he should have been, if you ask me. I'm just saying. Alright, so we're gonna build a roof on this, and I'm thinking maybe we'll just go with a simple triangular roof, just due to the fact that it's an even number, and the real high-pitched roofs like we have on that build, those really work best with odd numbers. They really don't work as well when we're talking even numbers here. So I think we'll do something like this instead. And I think it'll work fine. It'll be just fine. I will probably need, well, maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4. I actually think I'm going to have just enough spruce stairs. Although I've got more spruce wood here, so I could make more if I needed to. But I think this will work. So we'll go spruce, 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 spruce. Like so. It should take like 8 spruce each time. And we'll do that. There we go. That looks good. And then we do the same over here. Wait a minute. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I miscounted something. Oh well, it's fine. Make me more spruce stairs. Beautiful. Awesome. Okay, let's try that again. You go there. You go there. You, not, no. Just, oh, no. Here we go. Okay, that was way more complicated than it needed to be, if you ask me. There's the spruce popping in again. So let's build up these little sections over here. Let me go ahead and take a nap, get the roof filled in there with the dark oak, and I'll come back to you in just a minute. All right, guys, I am back. So I've got the roof all done. As you can see right up there, looks all right. And I also put in some doors with some wooden pressure plates, which I think also look just fine. And now basically all we need to do is get some windows in right here. Like that. I think we'll go with those same kind of elvenish. I don't know. They make me think of like elven fantasy windows. I know they're Japanese stained glass panes, but when I see them, I think like elven fantasy. So that's what I'm going to call them. We'll put some torches up here just so it's mob safe. And then I'm going to put spruce slabs up here for the ceiling, just because I think it creates a nice effect. And then last but not least, we need to make sure that everything in here is mob safe, and it looks like it is. So, we're good. So basically you dump your sugarcane into here, and it flows through the food chain, that little assembly line thing, and ultimately ends up in this chest right over here, and then it's all good to go. But that is all that I have time for in this episode, guys. So, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.